Hey guys, unfortunately, I have to tread lightly. How are you guys doing? I have to tread lightly with this topic, and it should literally piss us all off. And I've got to talk about this. I was just going to put a video together, but I thought, you know what? I'm going to live stream and interact with you guys in a live way. Hold on a second. I got reverb here. Hold on one second. It's weird hearing your voice back at you. All right, here we go. I we live in a day and age where you have to tread on eggshells. You have to cross your politically correct T's. You have to dot your socially engineered I's so that you can talk about a subject that we should freely be able to talk about and expose anybody who might be guilty of hurting and sexually exploiting children. I mean, you would think that we would have evolved, or whatever you want to put it, as a species to where the weakest among us are the ones who should get the greatest amount of protection. And yet it's the predators of those who are the weakest among us that get the greatest amount of protection from the strongest entities like networks and people of great influence. There's this huge cover up, and even when they expose the cover up, there's the cover up in the exposing of that cover up. And I'm going to show you something right here, and I want you to know something, YouTube, as just kind of a little stupid disclaimer that I have to do. I care about kids, and I care about the fact that people who are hurting kids are being protected by you guys. CensorTube. CensorTube is protecting pedos. ABC is protecting pedos. Amy Robach protected a pedo. ABC came out and said, the crown, the royal family, gave Amy Robach and ABC heat because they didn't want the Jeffrey Epstein story coming out because it was going to implicate one of their own, one of their bloodline. How deep does this thing run? Remember, back in the 90s and 2000s, the second in line for the presidency was a guy named Dennis Hastert, who was the Speaker of the House. The guy was declared by a federal judge as a serial child molester. Second in line for the President of the United States, the leader of the free world. Give me a break, man. Give me a freaking break. The world, the reason I labeled this video, the world needs to see this. There's a massive child sex trafficking pedophile ring going wild and growing like the most malignant cancer you've ever seen. And ABC, always broadcasting crap, is going to cover it up. And Amy Robach is going to protect her job. And then Megyn Kelly's going to come and she's going to interview the person who was fired at CBS who used to work for ABC because they got a call from ABC to CBS and she got fired in 4 days. That's not the issue. The issue is the girl that Megyn Kelly interviewed was guilty of suppressing something, information that, if broadcast to the general public, could have saved a whole bunch of kids. It's not about preserving your job. What is our goal here in life? Just to make money and to be, I mean, it's not a person of integrity who somebody is not a person of integrity if they are going to let pedophiles go free. Bottom line. Bottom line. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your reasoning is. I don't care what your rationale was. And we're going to take a look at this real quick. I just want to go over this real quick. Hopefully I can make this a short video. What just happened? Something just crashed. All right. Now, I did this video. I'm going to turn this around. How do I do it? Where is it? Where's the turn around button? Oh, there it is. I got to turn this around twice, I think. Hopefully you guys can see this okay. It's my screen from my other monitor here. But this is the interview. I just want to take you back here, just the memory lane. This is still pertinent and in play today. Don't shut this off because, oh yeah, I've already seen this. I've already seen this interview. This is back on December 15th, 2016. I don't know if you can see that. This was put out by Fox News. Now, this is what I love about the internet. The general public knows, let me just get my cursor over here. The general public knows Just from this right here, you can tell people are thinking, oh, this is BS, man. Megan Kelly, BS softball interview with this guy that I will not name. You know who he is. Let's see, maybe it's down here. No, they didn't. Yeah, they didn't even put his name in the description here. Let's see. No, they didn't. You know who this guy is. I'm not going to say his name. But the world has basically spoken on this. 400 likes to 4,034 dislikes. Yeah, we got your number. We got your number. All right. Let me get this straight again. And oh, by the way, if you want to see a couple days after they air this right here, I did a video on YouTube. Of course, they took it down, but if you want to see it, it's an exclusive right now on BitChute. Go to my BitChute channel and you'll be able to see this entire video. I'm doing a video about this video but I'm going to do it in a way that YouTube can't strike me, and that is I'm going to show you some of these comments down here, and I've got we're going to go over this word right here. Let's see, what's the word that they used? I think it was hot tard. What is it? Let's see. Oh yeah, this is this guy's. See that word right there? This word has a meaning. That word has a meaning. And this guy, see that word right there? Is this guy right here. This is the guy who wrote that. That has an Urban Dictionary meaning. When somebody puts up filth on their Instagram page, and then they go before a person who's supposed to be a journalist, and is supposed to be, this journalist is supposed to ask questions on behalf of the public to protect the public from people like this, and she doesn't ask the pertinent questions, well, then you got to cover up. You got to cover up. So if you want to see my handling of this exact video right here, you're only going to see it on BitChute. Please go over to my BitChute channel, because with this new terms of service, and if you want to check out the new terms of service, we're going to be talking about that tonight on this guy's channel. This is Quite Frankly. Go to Quite Frankly's channel and subscribe to his channel, because I'm going to be on live tonight at 6:30 Central Standard Time tonight. And we're going to be talking about some of this stuff, especially the new YouTube's terms of service. I don't know if you know about the new terms of service. A lot of channels are going to dissipate, go the way of nothingness on December 10th. So check out Quite Frankly's channel. I don't have all this stuff organized. I just wanted to get, let's see, let me clear some of this stuff out here. So go to my channel on BitChute. Let's see if that's the video that you want to take a look at, because that's what I'm talking about right now. All right, so what I want to do here is I want to read some of the comments under YouTube. YouTube, understand, these are not my thoughts and opinions. These are the thoughts and opinions of people you allow on your platform to make comments under the comment section. And let's see, I gotta organize this, because I want you to see some of these photos that this guy right here approved for some pizza place in DC. You know why I'm saying that, some pizza place. So let me get this over here, and then and why is she dressing like that? Well, why is she dressing like that for Elefantis? She doesn't usually dress risque like that. This is all just CIA infiltrated Operation Mockingbird propaganda, 24/7 news cycle, just like we're used to. Okay, so the first comment that has 993, how about 994 now? Has 994 upvotes. Yeah, taping kids' hands to tables and taking a pic is quite normal. Now she addresses this, and if you want to see that, I've got that on this video right here. Let me just bring that over there. Yeah, taping kids' hands to tables. Yeah, that's the picture that we're talking about here. Here, folks, move along. Nothing to see here. She addresses it, but she lets him go like a carp in the river. Oh, I accidentally hooked you with that one. I better let you go. No, don't let somebody like that off the hook. Ask this guy. You see his name? There's his name right there. Ask that guy. I'm not saying that guy's name, YouTube. It's on your platform under this comment section. Ask this guy, how did a pizzeria owner get to be voted Washington, D.C.'s 49th most powerful person? Ask him this wasn't the word that was used. It was hotard, not this, but that was the intended meaning. chicken lover, and kill room. Ask him what that means. Because she didn't. She didn't in this almost 9-minute interview. She didn't ask him the hard questions. She didn't put him on the spot. She did all these papers and this computer she's got on her desk. She could have turned her computer around and said, "Hey, yeah, I got some questions about some pictures. Here they are." How come this picture right there from Tony Podesta's house, Tony and Heather Podesta's house? Why the pedo art? What's up with all this? Why are you hanging out with all these corruptible characters, sir? Not sir. What's family friendly about having a band play called Sex Stains? Oh, and there's also heavy breathing. These are, by the way, just as a reminder, YouTube, these are all questions that are coming off of your platform in your comment section that you allow. These aren't my comments. I'm not making these comments. I'm not making any claims about these comments. These are just questions and comments that don't come from me. It's obvious they're talking in code. The sentences make no sense unless they're coded. And if you go through this video, I'm going to leave the link to this video right here in the description so you can actually see this Fox News interview, this pitiful excuse for what they call journalism. She could have done a great service for humanity right here by putting this guy on blast, pulling up stuff on the internet. She's got a computer. I'm sure Fox News has a really fast internet connection, but no, they're not going to do that because they're interested only in promoting an agenda. And that agenda just so happens to cover for pedos. Wonder why that is. Why is ABC/Disney covering for pedos? Ask yourself that question. ABC is Disney. Disney owns Disney and ABC are synonymous. Thanks, Guapo. I really appreciate that. I'll go over some. Thanks for being you. That's a great super chat, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. I wasn't even aware you could put animated emojis on there. Why did the crowd at the concert say? Why did the crowd at the concert that had shout out? What the heck? I'm not going to read that. I don't do bad grammar. Good job, Fox News. Don't even cover the emails, the political relationships, the money, this place right here. I'm not going to say that word either. That's an algo buzzword. Received the spirit cooking, heavy breathing. You guys, when you see this video right here that I did on BitChute, you're going to be like, what the frick is going? Shut the front door. What the heck is going on here? Yeah, Nicole, she does look like Nicole Brown Simpson, Tina Jefferson. Heavy breathing, the children missing around the DC area, all the Instagram photos, etc. You know what? All you need is these Instagram photos to know what this guy is all about. All you need is these Instagram photos, the people that he hangs out around. All that stuff right there. Podesta's house, hanging out with Tony and John, getting major props from Hillary Clinton. You know, such a stellar individual. All this just crazy crap, guys. Crazy crap. There's the guy. There he is. So proud. Thanks, Christian the man. I appreciate the super chat. Keep up the pressure, my brother. Freedom for all. That's right. And you know what? When I was a kid back in the 70s, they had this thing, Schoolhouse Rock. One of the things that I remember that sticks out like a sore thumb in my mind about Schoolhouse Rock was knowledge is power. And it is. If you have knowledge, you have power. If you withhold knowledge, if you withhold vital information, you actually remove power from the people. You do a great disservice to people if you have the truth, if you have information at your fingertips, and you don't hold these people accountable. This guy right here was listed by Forbes magazine and Business Insider as the 49th most powerful person in Washington's district of criminals. How do you attain such a level as a pizza shop owner? How? Megan doesn't even ask that question. Doesn't even come close to it. It's outrageous. Softball interview, twisting evidence. No, these gate questions answered. Why are you guys blurring the comments on the Instagram posts? And why is the interior art of this place gone? And that's true. All the interior art that used to be there went away when Fox News cameras rolled in. Well, if there was nothing wrong with the art in the first place, why'd you get rid of it when a major news media source got there? And I guarantee you that if the stuff was still on the walls, Fox would have edited it out. Because faux news is no different than CNN, which is no different than ABC, which is no different than CBS or any of the other networks. Because their goal is to distract, deceive, and divide the masses. And of course, to protect their pedo rings. Because pedo rings make money, guys. Child sex trafficking and organ trafficking is huge. And they cover this stuff up because it's all about follow the money. Key bono, who benefits? Why did you post a picture of a baby with the hashtag hot tard? And he did. He did. It's here. That guy right there is the guy that's sitting at the desk with me and Kelly from Fox, formerly from Fox News. There's a huge cover. I'm just going to read a couple. I don't know. I don't even need to read anymore, guys. I don't need to read anymore. Share this video with everybody you know, guys. I'm going to make this short. You know what? You know what makes this worse? I have kids. And even if I didn't, it isn't your natural inclination as a human adult to protect those who are weakest among you? And doesn't it show you everything you need to know about the character of a person and the way they treat those who are weaker? If you're constantly trying to exploit and capitalize on and abuse and manipulate people who are weaker than you, what does it say about you? Do we really need those kind of people in our society? And the last thing you want to do is protect them. The first thing that a normal person does, I'm not different from you guys. I'm normal, just like you. And this pisses me off. So forgive me for going live on this. I was going to put together just a fancy video, but I do want to just reiterate one thing, because we do have this new YouTube terms of service shackles is what I'm going to call them on the horizon, coming up on December 10th. A lot of channels that you love, that you're subscribed to, are going to disappear, including this one. Look at this. Look at this. Harkening back to Jeffrey Dahmer, and that right there, as far as I know, is still hanging in the foyer of Tony Podesta's house. It's disgusting, guys. And here's what this guy says about that. Oh, what great artwork. It's such a beautiful collection. These guys are so, they're so off the charts perverted, they can't even see it. And what mainstream, fake stream CIA infiltrated Operation Mockingbird media wants to do is they want to normalize this crap. And they want to normalize people like this and like this. Guys, it's not normal. They're trying to condition us to just accept this as normal. Yeah, I like that. I like that. What's she wearing with this guy? What is she wearing? It's all psychological operations. At one time in my life, I was like, oh, that's pretty conspiratorial to say. But you know what? Yeah, it is conspiratorial to say. But there are such things as conspiracies, and it's not linked with theory. It's linked with fact. This is conspiracy fact. There literally is a conspiracy. People are conspiring against people who are young. People are conspiring against people who are weak. People in high places and political places and mainstream media places, the corporate media crap, they're conspiring against people. It's not a theory. It's a fact. We've proven it time and time again on this channel, guys. Time and time again. Yeah, it's the neocon playback, like Army of Gog just said. It's the liberal playbook. It's the playbook of the statist. It is the playbook of the statist. Somebody who, guys, listen, anybody who thinks they have a higher claim over your life and property than you is wacko. For me, what if I was your neighbor? Even if I wasn't your neighbor, I call you up in another state and I go, I lay claim to 25% of your income, and you better give it to me, because if you don't, I'm going to send a couple buddies of mine, Guido and Louie, and they're going to come to your door with baseball bats and they're going to bust in your kneecaps unless you give me 25% of your. What would you think about me? You'd be like, what right does this guy have to speak into or lay claim to anything in my life. You'd think I was wacko, and yet that is exactly what politics is. There are people in politics, specifically in Congress, making $174,000 a year, literally believe they have a higher claim over your life and property than you, to such an extent that they make laws and rules and commands and regulations. And if you don't obey them, then they don't send Guido or Louis. They'll send the IRS. They'll send local law enforcement to issue a red flag citation. What difference is it? You can try to make yourself feel better all day and go, well, they're government agents. They can do that. Government agents are exempt from natural human interaction, voluntary interaction, and they can literally force people. That's okay. Statism is literal cancer, guys. To believe you have a higher claim over the life and property than others, and expect people to obey your rule, or you inflict on them punishment with all of your unlimited resources and your enforcers, it's a mental problem. You're literally cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You really are. You're out to lunch. Your elevator has not gone to the top in a long time. There's dust in the attic and no lights are on. That's where you are. But I'm going to go vote because I believe in hope and change. I'm going to pull that lever and I'm going to push that button and I'm going to make my world miraculously an amazing place. So how'd that work out for us in the last 100 years? We have a Federal Reserve who has a dishonest money system linked to the petrodollar world reserve Ponzi scheme. We've got $22 trillion on the books in debt. If you counted unfunded liabilities like Social Security and Medicare, that goes up to about 150 trillion. Did I say million? Yeah, 22 trillion. It's $150 trillion in debt, all from voting. I want Republican. I want Democrat. I want liberal. I want conservative. Nice. Now we got Steve Mnuchin, a Zionist international banker, inside the Treasury, operating the Treasury system. Tell me that right there. I haven't even scratched the surface. We have civil asset forfeiture laws that completely violate people's Fourth Amendment rights to be secure in your person's houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures. And they just come on in. Oh, we got a red flag law because your neighbor down the street said that they saw guns transferred from one vehicle to the other, because when you go to the grocery store, you want to keep your family safe with your firearm and you don't want to be a victim. Oh, yeah, they saw that and they believe that you're not fit to have a weapon. You're a danger to yourself and society. Here's the red flag law. We're coming in to take your weapons. To hell with shall not be infringed. Oh yeah, I took an oath to the Constitution to defend it against all enemies, foreign and domestic, but I'm gonna kind of violate them right now and take your ass to jail and throw you in a cage and take 100% of your freedoms. But we're the land of the free and the home of the brave. We're so delusional. It's land of the free, home of the slave. You're not land of the free, home of the brave, if you have an IRS international domestic terror cell constantly bearing down on you every April 15th.
Incoming call. I've put it on screen.
No.
There is a call for you.
It's land
Do you wish to ignore?
of the slave.
This call might be important.
That's what's going on.
I've pushed the call to voice.
I got a call coming in. I think I got to take this call. Guys, share this video with everybody you know, and please subscribe to my private email list through my website, highimpactflix.com. All the information that I'm giving you is in the description. Please do it today, guys. I have no idea if I'm going to have a channel tomorrow. That's how bad things are getting. That's how bad terms of service are. That's how bad. I'm not even going to call it YouTube anymore. It's CensorTube. They don't want you to say the things that need to be said because they're too busy protecting pedos. They're too busy not looking out for the interests of kids. It's disturbing. It's disgusting. We've allowed this thing to get so big, and we are so divided as a nation. And not just because of Donald Trump. We're divided because of 24/7 Operation Mockingbird news cycles trying to put us in a red team or blue team category. And if you're in red team, of course you're against blue team. I can't associate with you. Oh, you're red team. Oh, you're conservative. You're disgusting. Oh, you're liberal. You're a libtard. We're too busy just pounding each other's. We got our hands around each other's necks, and the bankers are going,
Gonna be a good Christmas today, boys. Just like last Christmas, just keeps getting better and better for us because the little lemmings, the little sheep that follow everything that the Communist News Network and MSLSD and faux news are telling them, just keeping them divided, man. Just keeping them divided. Oh, we got us a racial war. No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. It's all fabricated. It's all Edward Bernays propaganda, mind control of the crowd crap. That's what it is. That's what's going on. So, okay, couple things before I go. Please make sure you get on my my email list, highimpactflix.com. Just go to it. Let's see. I'll just go to it right now. Let's see. Oh, did you know that Alphabet Inc. lost $70 billion in market capitalization in the first quarter of 2018 alone? Thanks, Susan Wojcicki. Great business model you got there. Great. Okay, so a couple things that I'm just asking you guys to do right now, because like I said, I don't know if I'm going to be here tomorrow. Here's my website, highimpactflix.com. Yeah, I know. I got to modify it. It's useful, but it's really backwoods. Real simple. Just go here, right here. Subscribe to my private email list through this website. Just first name, email, and everything that I give out is free there. And if you could do me another favor and go to my BitChute channel and subscribe over there and check out this video right here. This is a BitChute exclusive that I put up there today, where you can see this entire video that used to be up on CensorTube, but it's not up on CensorTube anymore for obvious reasons. Yeah. And if you can also subscribe to, quite frankly, I'm going to be on his live stream tonight at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's quite frankly YouTube channel. So if you could subscribe to him, he's got 42,700 subscribers as of right now. I really appreciate it, guys. We'll be talking about some interesting stuff that you're going to want to see. And I really appreciate you being with me. Thanks for your support. Thanks for the super chats. I will go over some of those in my next live stream. I really appreciate it. You guys have a good day. And whatever you do, the price of freedom is and always will be eternal vigilance. And indifference to this notion is the means by which the people have and will secure our own oppression. This isn't the land of the free, home of the brave. This is land of the fee, home of the slave. And we either need to get used to it, which I ain't gonna, or we need to rise up and speak out against it. Love and appreciate every single one of you guys. I'll see you in the next heavily censored shadow ban video.